Morning, Arsene. Could we start with your latest team news?
Well, everybody's available from last week. Arteta is available as well to be selected because he played 45 minutes on Tuesday with the under-21, and Sanchez is a bit short to be involved in the squad tomorrow, but he's not far.
How pleasing is it to have your captain available again?
Look, he has been in and out a little bit since the start of the season, and I hope that he get now a consistent presence in the squad to perform again, because we go into a run of games where we need everybody available, and hopefully Rosicky is not far away. Welbeck maybe 3 weeks, so hopefully we get our players back.
Of course, you won the FA Cup in the previous 2 seasons. What are your thoughts going into this campaign?
Well, just for us it's a very important competition as always, and it's our next game, and there's only one way to deal with the next game, is to win it.
Of course, you're playing Sunderland tomorrow. How much confidence does it give you knowing that you've already beaten them in the Premier League this season?
We are confident because we know when we perform we can beat anybody in the Premier League, but we have learned as well this season that the Premier League is tricky. But we play at home in front of our crowd, where we feel we can, of course, qualify. And but we have learned against Sunderland that on the breaks they were very dangerous. It was a very hard-fought win against them.
Arsene, you say Sanchez not quite ready. Is he okay for Liverpool next Wednesday?
Liverpool will come too soon as well, maybe for Stoke.
And a lot of talk at the moment about, the problem of hamstring injuries. Liverpool have 7. Do you think that's bad luck, or has Klopp got something badly wrong?
I cannot assess that, honestly. I don't know. Sometimes it's bad luck. They play many games, difficult games in the Premier League, and I cannot assess that.
You're a 6-time FA Cup winner now and going for a 3rd straight win, but surely this year winning the FA Cup again wouldn't be enough, would it? You're chasing bigger fish, aren't you?
Look, we want to win every competition we participate, and the FA Cup is one of them. For us it's an important competition, and it's our next game, as I just said, so that's important as well. The confidence is a global thing that you cannot really separate from one competition to the other, and you want to feel as well that your team is ready for every single challenge, and the FA Cup is one that matters to us.
Is it a chance, though, to give players like Ozil and Walcott, for instance, a break?
Not really. Ozil, I don't know, but Walcott is not overloaded with games. He has not played too many games since the start of the season. He has been out for a while, so he doesn't look that he needs a rest.
Arsene, what's happening with Mohamed Elnenny at the moment? Why is that deal not gone through?
It's complicated a little bit, but we work hard on it, and I hope that in the next 2-3 days we get to the end of it.
And with Debuchy, Remy Gard's been saying you like him. Are you willing to let him go this month?
Look, here's an opportunity to go. Yes, but here as well, we have not been in touch with any club.
Pep Guardiola's said this week he'd like to come to England. What's your reaction to that news?
I already answered that question 2 weeks ago, and nothing has changed.
Looking forward to playing against him next season?
Look, what is the most interesting is what's happening on the pitch, and the managers are not on the pitch, so they do not play against each other. And but of course it's interesting to have all the best players and all the best managers in the Premier League.
And Arsene, there's been some rather unusual headlines in the news this week. Troy Deeney, we're led to understand you were interested in him. Is that rubbish? And also Oxlade-Chamberlain to Chelsea, is that rubbish again?
Yes.
Thank you.
Arsene, star players make such a difference. I just wondered what you think it says about your players that you're currently top of the league by 2 points without Alexis Sanchez, one of your, if not your, star player.
Well, because you compensate the absence of quality players with different styles, sometimes more physical commitment, more solidarity, because you're conscious that you have less individual potential to change the games, and we could make up for it. But on the longer term, it's always better you have all your players available.
Will Elnenny be the only signing you plan to make in this window?
I don't rule out anybody else, but he will be at least one of the signings that comes into an area where we are short at the moment.
How beneficial is it for you that Sam Allardyce has already admitted he's going to effectively play a weaker team because of playing next week again in the Premier League?
Look, you just said to me that if I told you we will go without Cazorla, Coquelin, Sanchez to Olympiacos and play over Christmas, you would say we play a weaker team, and you just told me the opposite, with the result. So I believe that I'm long enough in the job to not expect any weaknesses from Sam Allardyce. I know him well enough to know that this team will be focused and motivated no matter who plays. Today in the Premier League, you cannot say that the managers play weaker teams, because everybody has a squad of 25 players who are of the Premier League level.
And just one more, if I may, on Guardiola, with regards to the speculation that he may one day come to Arsenal. I just wondered, is he maybe not the right man for Arsenal? I'm not saying now, but in future.
Look, it's very. I'm very pleased that you care about our club and my succession, but it's not my job to talk about that, and not your job as well to make this decision. If it happens, what happens after me, I just can make sure of one thing, that the guy who comes after me finds a club in a very strong position with very good players in a very good, strong financial situation. I can convince you. I hope that I will do that.
But the point I wanted to make is that he works in 3-year blocks. Is that not suitable for a club like Arsenal, where we've had?
It's anything is suitable. I believe that every manager has his own way to run and model his career. There's not only one way, and as long as they give their best to the club where they are, what I think is the most important is that anybody who works for a football club gives full commitment, and how long does it last? Nobody knows. I didn't plan to stay here for 20 years.
Seeing as there's such a cluttered fixture list at the moment, we're seeing and hearing rumours, like with Sunderland, that there are going to be weaker teams. Do you think that's a shame for the FA Cup this weekend?
I believe that the FA Cup is a great competition, and I'm not sure that Sunderland, first of all, will field a weaker team. I don't know, but we take care of this competition like everybody does. Everybody dreams to win the FA Cup. There might be some priorities at some stage of the season for some clubs who think they are in trouble, where they have to make this kind of decision, and they choose. We don't, because we have a big squad, and we feel we are equipped to deal with all the competitions.
And being the holders, do you feel there's an extra responsibility to field a good side?
Of course. Being the holders, we won it twice in the last 2 years. We want to stay in the competition and do it again if it's possible.
You have such a great record in the FA Cup. No manager's won it more than you, but this season must be more about the bigger prizes for you, surely.
No, this season is about. My energy is to give absolutely everything to win the next game, and the next game is the FA Cup. We just this week had the semi-final of the League Cup. The teams gave absolutely everything, and I've seen Everton against Man City was a top-class game. That's what you want, the teams to commit. You do not choose when you commit. At our level, you do not choose when you commit and when you don't.
The reputation of both cup competitions has suffered in the past. Do you think they're back to maybe where they were now? People take them more seriously as a whole?
I think so. I think this is a serious competition. the FA Cup. We said I won it 6 times. That means I take it seriously, and in the whole history nobody won it more. So that means as well it's not so easy to win it.
What impact do you think the full round of Premier League games next midweek will have on the FA Cup this weekend?
None. I don't see why the FA Cup should have be ostracized or be neglected because of Premier League. When you play in the Champions League, you play on Wednesday. In the Premier League, you play on Saturday. Why can you not play Saturday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? It's no problem.
Part of the reason that Sam Allardyce is talking about changing his team is that he feels that a lot of teams are going to have to make a choice between the FA Cup or that round of Premier League games to pick their best side.
I don't know, maybe he has injuries. I cannot speak for Sam Allardyce. He has given his reasons. I don't know, but I can tell you only my point of view is that we want to go for the competition and to take it 100%.
Arsene, could I just ask what's happening with Serge Gnabry's situation at West Brom?
He's on loan at West Brom, a year-long loan.
And there's no chance that that'll be cut short?
Look, we have a commitment. The player wanted to go there. We have a commitment with West Brom. If they want to cancel the loan, they have to contact us and to speak about it. But at the moment, we are not there.
And then I saw on Twitter yesterday, Freddie Ljungberg tweeted he's training one of the youth teams here. Is that correct?
Yeah, because we want to make his license, and they have to take care of a youth team, and we are happy to give him a chance to do his license.
So he's going to be involved with
the under 14 or under 15, yes.